Yeah, whenever. Yeah.
Hey everyone, we have a lot of things that we've gotten done recently, so we thought we would just show you all how everything's been coming along. We've lived here for 3 months now, something like that, we've done a lot of things. If you remember or have seen any pictures at all, you might recall that this used to have this really chunky, awkward wooden handrail. And one of the first things we thought we were going to do was replace it with these handrails. It took us a while to get to it, but we finally got that in. We have another one for this side, but they forgot to send us a lot of the hardware in the box with it, so we're waiting for that to arrive, and then it'll be more symmetrical. And we're also really looking forward to this spring and summer, so we can do a lot more like landscaping and make everything look pretty and inviting. But yeah, we can show you some more things that we've done. Yeah, so this is all opened up and much lighter looking, which is great. Vito gave us some new doorbells that are not falling off in that match, and they are really bright, so that's cool. Yeah, and so we still have to, we're going to replace this column so that our front porch doesn't fall down. But that's doable. We'll probably do a lot of this stuff when the weather gets a little warmer because it looks sunny out, but it is cold. So let's go outside.
I'm going to kind of bring him over to here.
Oh.
Big Handsome in the window.
Oh, hey, chat. Chat. All right, so one of the really nice things that Vito did recently was put down this LVP flooring. This is what was originally all up in our unit when we bought it, before we took up everything that was there, the carpet and this, and refinished those historic heart pine floors. And we eventually will refinish that. It's all under here too, but it was pretty beat up and we just needed it to be safer and cleaner. So we reused some of that LVP and put it in here. Vito repainted, but we still have a lot more work to do just in terms of the cleaning up and fixing up this entryway so that it is nice and pretty and inviting to come into. It's too soon for dinner. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think the last time we did an update, we had moved in, but didn't have as many things in place. Living room, I think, is pretty much the same. Front room is pretty much the same. We've got our French doors here. This is basically the cat's room right now. They like to sit on their shelves and watch the birds on the bird feeder. It's our guest room, kind of second bedroom, potentially office space for guests. Do that. But yeah, and then let's see, if you come down our entryway hallway, we still have a lot to do here. This, if you didn't know, underneath the stair area is called a spandrel. So the spandrel is still waiting to get built out. This is going to be storage cubbies, and then this area here is going to have that seating bench, probably some hooks, so just kind of a landing spot for when you come in. And now we have our light. So their restore price tag.
Yeah, I couldn't get it off. I gotta like clean it. Yeah.
So this will just be kind of a nice little entryway area.
And then this door right here, this was probably, a lot of times, and I'm sure everyone's kind of seen it or knows that, like, under the stairs here, a lot of times you'll have like a closet and whatnot, because like this would be the handrail leading upstairs, and then they closed it in when they made it a duplex. But originally this was probably open, where this wall and pocket doors was probably open, and then that door led into just like a closet underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
So that door we just kept it. We just kept it,
and on the other side of that door is our half bath, which we, I think, have shown in other updates, so we don't need to do that right now. We also got these closet doors, double doors from the Restore, which we wanted to do double doors just because of like the door swing would block the entryway. So this is just a little bit cuter, a little
yeah.
Nice.
Well, and we added more shelving in here.
Yeah, we added more shelving and
so whatever.
put a bunch of stuff in the shed so that we actually have space.
Yeah.
But yeah, these need to get painted and brightened up, just like all of our trim and some other doors and things.
Yeah, they gotta finish hardware and stuff.
Hardware, yeah. So, all right, and then if you come down this way, nothing really has happened in the full bath. Nothing really has happened lately in the bedroom. Those are kind of good, but I think Vito wants to show you all of the improvements that he made to our laundry room.
Well, I mean, just we talked about doing the sliding door, and we have hidden hardware. It's still got to get adjusted and whatnot. It's actually a little, I got to fix it a little bit, but yeah, got some whatnot, and then just cleaned it up. So there's a lot of storage space in there and whatnot now.
Storage and shelving and
so it's just a little more organized, which is really nice.
And it's that same flooring from the front that was everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sliding door is just another solution to kind of eliminate door swinging into hallways because that's kind of annoying.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna switch, and then Vito will tell you all about our kitchen, which has come a really long way. We weren't necessarily expecting to get all that done this week, but we did. So
yeah. So
there you go.
Welcome to the kitchen.
It feels gigantic now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Robin had the week off, and I was a little slow at work, so I took the week off as well, for the most part, and decided to get the kitchen taken care of, which is really cool. So this is the fly-by-night color, which is like on this door. It's on our front door, which this door is going to get turned around. The swing is going to go the other way, but our vanity in the bathroom, it's actually the walls in the half bath, all this fly-by-night color. We just really like it. It's pretty cool, kind of cohesive and throughout the house and outside the house and whatnot. But so we got these cabinets from Candy, and originally, I know we've already talked about this, but it's been a while, so I'll just gonna say it again. We thought we were gonna pay $300 for these, and we had to go and uninstall them. They're solid wood cabinets, and they're really nice. They're really well built. Went there to go pick them up or to go see if they would work for us, and Candy gave them to us for free. So, which was really cool. It was really sweet of her. It was awesome. So just had to do a little altering this week. I actually added, this was a full, this was the size that it is that you see here, but this was actually just kind of a blank panel that I believe another cabinet kind of butted up against like this. This extends back there, and this cabinet butts up against it. But because of the layout of our kitchen, what we decided to do, I actually added the drawer and door combo. So I just cut this open, and this drawer actually was a part of this cabinet, and which this cabinet now is kind of tucked into this corner. So I just took that door and drawer and put it right here, which is really cool. We're gonna end up, once I remove the sink, again.
Yeah, we need to get countertops still. This is just
this
OSB holding us over right now because countertops are very expensive.
Yeah, countertops are expensive. It's not, whatever. So I just put like 5 coats of just some high gloss paint on it, just so we can kind of clean it and it doesn't get too terrible. And it was a really cheap solution for getting us by. So yes, the sink will end up coming back out when we get those countertops, which we got this sink for free, which is really cool.
It's massive.
Yeah,
it's so big. You can see dishes for scale. It's so deep and big and luxurious. It's really nice.
We just bought this faucet here from Lowe's, just mowing, whatever. It's nice faucet. So when this thing comes out, these two will actually add this
it's the tip out,
thing. So you can kind of tip it down. Maybe there's like sponges and cleaning.
Yeah, small things.
In there.
And then the trash that's here is gonna get put under there as a slide out.
Yeah, it'll go in there, and then the dishwasher is going to go there, where the trash is right now. So the countertop will actually extend over another 24 inches, and then we will have our built-in benches here. What are you doing? Get on. We'll have our built-in benches here, probably with flip-top storage, because why not?
Yeah, it's the breakfast nuke.
Yeah, the breakfast nook. We'll have a pendant light here, which we have in the shed right now, so that'll drop down. This track lighting will actually get moved over to the center of the room.
Window is going right there.
Yeah, we have a window that's in the basement, and it's a nice window that I'll end up installing there. We have this window as well, which will come down just right above the countertop when we get it. That'll go there. Over here, we've changed this layout up a bit, but this is kind of the idea of what it's going to be. We're probably just going to have just a countertop here with nothing underneath it. It might be storage for our rolling island. Who knows exactly what we're going to use it for. There'll just be a flat top there or a countertop there for like a coffee nook or whatever. We have an espresso machine, so that'll get pulled back out. This window is actually going to I'm going to narrow it so it doesn't go behind this cabinet.
It's like really awkwardly close to the wall, the window is.
It just always was from whatever redesign that they did. It was just really close to the wall. Made no sense. So we're actually probably going to do a 2-foot window here, maybe hopefully get a little bit longer one. So we don't really lose any light, but it looks better. But then we'll do cabinetry and pantry over here and just kind of wrap the refrigerator. So this is built in.
Clearly, we still need to finish up the walls, getting some more mud and some paint, and one step at a time.
Yeah. There's a couple, the spice cabinet there and then a lower cabinet here, so we'll have some countertop space.
Yeah, and then underneath that lower cabinet's going to have a little cubby cut out where the microwave can go.
Yep. Microwave down there. We just actually picked this up from the restore. I think it had a $25 tag on it, but what we didn't realize is that it was
60% off.
Color coded, and that it gave us an extra 60% off. And it was originally white, like the buttons are, but we just painted it black because we thought it looked better. And it cost us like $10.
Yeah.
And then a few bucks in paint.
For reference, getting one of those new is like $200.
Yeah, so we'll probably
upgrade it eventually.
Yeah, eventually we'll just upgrade it. But for $10 you really can't beat.
Yeah, and that'll it's not hooked up at the moment, but it'll hook up to actually vent outside. So it's not just the recirculating fan. It's going to be a real vent hood.
Yeah, so when we're cooking chicken on our cast iron skillet and it's smoking up the whole house, we can just blow it directly out there. And this one is
Can you get that cat down? Chet, get down.
Chet.
Thinks he owns the place.
We got some pork going, and he's like, "Girl, give me that." I don't know if I missed anything.
Lots left to do, but you can really start to see how the layout was coming together. We've been trying to explain to people what it's going to be, but now you can really feel it, and it also feels really big having the cabinets in place and being able to use that space up there. So once the windows go in and it gets all painted, and it's going to be a really nice, gigantic kitchen.
Yeah, and we'll have, we're going to get, it'll probably go with us, but we're going to get just like a 2-foot by 3 or 4 foot, just kind of rolling island that, we might tuck underneath that countertop there. But that'll be here, just give us a little more countertop space since we have, the space to do that. So we'll end up getting that eventually. I think we saw one at IKEA that was...
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, pretty basic. And we'll do some open shelving right here.
Above the dishwasher countertop space.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna repurpose some studs that we pulled out of the wall, some of the original studs from 1900, and make us some floating shelves. I got a couple tables that I'm gonna make out of that as well. But aside from the kitchen, the only other thing I was gonna talk about was this big elm tree we have outside. So we have been 2 weeks ago. We started cutting the ivy off the bottom of it. Because it's just kind of taking over the tree and eventually it'll suffocate it, and we don't want that because it is a massive tree that we do not want falling on our house, at least not because of something stupid like that. So we girdled it. Robin finished it up today. We both suffered poison ivy.
Some of us worse than others.
Hers looked disgusting. Mine had actually today, this was 2 weeks ago, today is the first day that I haven't actually been itching. So that was an ongoing 2 weeks.
I went out there and I suited up in all long sleeves and everything, and then as soon as I got back in, everything went in the washing machine, and I went into the shower with some Dawn dish soap, like a little greasy duck.
Yeah. And we actually just talked to our neighbor. It sounds like she's going to split the cost. We have a local company, Arborscapes, coming next month to clean the tree up, trim it back. Just do whatever. Just
keep it healthy, basically. It's just a lot of things out at this house, especially in the yard, have just not been cared for a really, really long time. So, we're going to get everything back on track.
Yep. Just spending the money now just because, it needs to get dealt with. And,
Why not? Everything's so cheap and affordable at the moment.
Yeah. Good job, Chet. Been having issues with him. Yeah, and then we're just gonna carry on. I think I'm gonna tackle the crawl space next and get that all fixed up so we can kind of insulate these floors and moisture control down there and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, the kitchen, we just kind of really want to show the front off with the railing and the kitchen and just talk a little bit. So this is where we're at.